Ladies and gentlemen watching, it is the 2023 Grand National. The horses are finally out onto the course. Obviously, a handful of bit of a delay in the race. They are moving out, they are moving in. Just to let you know quickly, PFTP team selections there across the board. Also, just to let you know, you are not going to see the race, you are going to hear audio commentary. If any of the social media platforms that this is streaming to pick up the fact that we're showing the race, it'll be completely shut down and closed. I will keep you up to date and abreast of anything as best as I can. All 9 of the team there with their selections. Collectively, these are the 5 we've gone for. Correct Rambler, Mr. Incredible, Longhouse Poet, Any Second Now, and Noble Yates, last year's winner. Stay tuned. The horses are at the start. You can see there the runners and riders on the left-hand side. Running through quickly through the field. Any second now, the top weight 14 to 1. I tell you what, we'll put it in price order, make that a bit easier. Correct Rambler, the current 8 to 1 favourite. Guillaume de Manil 10 to 1. Noble Yates at 10s. Ain't that a shame at 10s? They are moving in. I will make sure to hand over to the commentary. Delta Work at 12s. The Milos has been supported into 12s. Any second now at 14s. The Big Dog has attracted plenty of support into 14s. Mr. Incredible at 16s. It's 20 to 1 Bar Vanilla. Looking through all the runners and riders there on the screen on the left-hand side. The rank outsider, Frankie de Belay, and the non-runner, Escari at 10. 39 are set to go to post. They are currently down at the start. I will hand over to the live commentary as soon as the race is off. If you're watching, put your best bets and your tips for the race in the comments as we watch. All the runners moving in, potentially about to start in the 2023 Grand National. If you can give this stream a like and a share, that'd mean an absolute lot to myself and the rest of the team. If you want to follow us on social media, follow us on Twitter at Pix Paddock. If you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel, by all means do so, or give our Facebook page a like. The live commentary of the race will be on, like I said. And they're off in the 2023 Grand National. I'll be handing over to live commentary.
Crossing the John Hanmer Melling Road. The sighting there is one of the first to show. With Madame Trump walk by the seas towards the outside, towards the inside, we have our power Longhouse Poet. They lead the ground for the first time. Here's Mark Johnson. And it will be just Coco Beach on the outside who led down his cloudy Glen. Recite a prayer has also gone. So too Deal Care has gone at fence number 1, and also down at the first is Hill 16. They're going over fence number 2, and the leader there was Coco Beach. And we have got a faller there back in the field. Down at that fence is Fury Road has gone, and there's another one gone as well. The Big Breakaway has also gone at fence number 2. They go over the third. Coco Beach is still prominent, leads the way as they go down towards the fourth. Coco Beach has the lead to Mr. Coffee through on the inside, scraping Bay, Nicker de Boyville as they go over that fence. The others are streaming over it. The back marker over that fence was Cape Gentleman as we go down to Stuart Manchin. Might have been Durasso, one who we lost in the early part of the race as they moved down towards the fence before Beach. As Coco Beach taking off in front, the nose banded Lifetime Ambition, and then Mr. Coffee, Vanilla Trump, and Longhouse Poet, and back on the lash, and Eva's Oscar. But with Elvis in the black and white towards the inside with Our Power. Midfield for the big dog as they prepare to rise at Beechers for the first time. And it's the grey Cocoa Beach who leads over with Lifetime Ambition jumping well in second. The leaders have all taken it safely. It looks as though they've all streamed safely out over Beechers. And they now move around towards Foynehaven. And it's Cocoa Beach who leads the field. Two Lifetime Ambition hopping over in second. They're in the way clear. Mr. Coffee and Our Power, and then Manila Trump and Longhouse Poet and Velvet Elvis towards the inside with Korak Rambler. Loose horses in front of the field as they approach the canal turn. Let's hope they don't cause a problem. As they rise at it, Cocoa Beach, Lifetime Ambition, Mr. Coffee, Our Power, Manila Trump, Longhouse Poet has gone at the canal turn. Longhouse Poet is down, but he looks to be the only one to have gone at the canal turn. Loose horses run right across them as they go to Valentine's, and we go back to Mark.
And we have down there on the outside Lifetime Ambition, who has bolted and has come down, and so it's Mr. Coffee who's been left in front to Our Power towards the inside in second. Cocoa Beach is in third as they go over another plain fence, and then they're being followed by Manila Trump, and then quite wide to these is Born by the Sea, who's hunting up the leading group together with Back on the Lash. The next fence they'll take will be an open ditch, and it's Mr. Coffee who had the lead over Cocoa Beach, took it in second. Our Power in third. Korak Rambler is going through on the inside now, and he's prominent together with Wamaj and also Manila Trump, Born by the Sea, and then Back on the Lash, and they go now towards the next, and it will be Mr. Coffee who leads them. A mistake by Cocoa Beach in second. Our Power was over in third. Korak Rambler towards the inside in fourth position, looking to the tail of the field. Dunboyne is totally tailed off. So over the John Hamner Melling Road, and it is Mr. Coffee who leads them now back towards the stands, and Richard.
So Mr. Coffee leads the field. Those horses were right amongst the leaders, and a few of them may still join in from the infield. Cocoa Beach and Our Power being followed by Ramage, and another Trump races in fifth. Korak Rambler quite handy, knows the white nose on the inside of Born by the Sea, then behind these Back on the Lash with Fortescue. The big dog comes next, and the grey Evers Oscar, Velvet Elvis. Then the red cap of the McManus runners of A Wave of the Sea. Mr. Incredible's on that one outside. Capodanno comes next with Carefully Selected as they make their way towards the first of the line of fences that will bring them back towards the chair. Dunboyne any second now is second last at this stage, a long way back in the field, in company as well. As they took that fence with Gabby's Cross, they all appear to have gone over that. Dunboyne is the back marker. The loose horses still precede them, and this is the one before the chair. Cape Gentleman was pulled up before fence number 14. Cape Gentleman pulled up. Mr. Coffee it is who has the lead. Mr. Coffee from Our Power and the grey towards the outside of the field, racing in third place Cocoa Beach. Wamage comes next to Manila Trump, the big dog. Behind these Back on the Lash as they now head towards the chair. So racing towards the chair, loose horses thankfully out of the way. Cocoa Beach and Mr. Coffee are the first two to show. Bad mistake by Our Power. We lose a couple at the back. Gabby's Cross and Sam Brown have both come down at the chair towards the water jump. Encouraged by the cheers of the crowd, the old call in the national. Cocoa Beach leads Mr. Coffee, Manila Trump, the big dog. Behind these Wamage, Our Power in sixth. Back on the Lash is seventh. Mr. Incredible, Korak Rambler, Born by the Sea is next. The inside is Fortescue from Labinos, Evers Oscar towards the outside. Capodanno, Ain't That a Shame still going. So's Vanillier. Also Delta Work. Reminders for Noble Yates. Gaillard de Manil's right towards the back. Frankie de Burley is also well back. Any second now, and Dunboyne about to be pulled up. Dunboyne at the back of the field, which means any second now will be the back marker of those with Velvet Elvis as well as they go out on their second circuit. Looks like we're going to have a bypass of fence number one on this first circuit. So moving round the outside of the obstacle and still out in front, it's Cocoa Beach and Mr. Coffee as we rejoin Mark.
Hoping that Galvin was another one who went on the first circuit, and also Durasso came down at fence number 2. They're now going on towards the next. It's Cocoa Beach who's got the lead over Mr. Coffee, who'll take it in second, and then the big dog on the outside was over in third position. Our Power on the inside, followed next by Manila Trump, and pulled up at the back of the field any second now, and also pulled up is Velvet Elvis. They go over the open ditch, and Cocoa Beach made a shuddering mistake, a miracle recovery by Harry Cobden, and that now puts Mr. Coffee back in front to the big dog on the outside of Cocoa Beach, who is still there pitching. Wamaj will jump the next in fourth place, followed by Our Power, then Manila Trump, and now as they go out towards the next fence, the back marker is Enjoy Dalen as we go back once again to Stuart Machin.
There were 26 who set out on the final circuit. We've whittled that down now to 23, and still Cocoa Beach, despite that shuddering mistake, is prominent. Noble Yates at this stage is a long way back. Evers Oscar has unseated, and Delta Work has also unseated. So we've lost Evers Oscar and and Delta work there as they move down towards Beaches for the second time. It's Mr. Coffee with Cocoa Beach, the big dog in the noseman. Roy Margin, Our Power, and Korak Rumble, and Nella Trumper, Mr. Incredible on the inside. Noble Yates, the orange sleeves racing wide of Capadano. Then back on the lash and Gaia Dominiel. Ain't that a shame, and carefully selected as they come to Foynaven fence 23 in the National. Mr. Incredible made a mistake at that. Still, Enjoy Delaney's last of those going. Fortescue is a long way back with Frankie de Burle as they come to the canal turn for the second time. But once again, a loose horse is running in front of the field. Mr. Coffee cuts the corner ahead of Cocoa Beach and the big dog and Roy Marsh and Our Power. Korak Rambler in the purple and yellow is edging closer, and then Manila Trump as they go towards Valentine's for the second time. And it looks like Mr. Incredible is unseated some way after the canal turn. Back to Mark.
Mr. Coffee leads the field in the Grand National down towards the fifth from home. Towards the outside is the big dog who is in second. Cocoa Beach is the grey towards the inside. Wild Marge jumps up between them. Our Power is next, followed by Korak Rambler. Then on the outside, Ain't That a Shame, is travelling very smoothly at this point for Rachel Blackmore. Spot the black sleeves, the white jacket. As they're going now over the next and open ditch, Mr. Coffee led the way. He was clear by 3 lengths. The big dog who was over in second. Our Power is in third. Wild Marge and then Korak Rambler for Scotland towards the outside as they go now on towards the third last, and it is Mr. Coffee who's got the lead. His lead was a couple of lengths over the big dog who was over in second. Wild Marge has stayed on now into third place. Korak Rambler on the outside is in fourth. Our Power is in fifth position as they go over the Melling Road, and Mr. Coffee's the one they've got to go and catch. He's gone clear now by the Betts Farm of 5 lengths as they now make their long run on towards the second last at the conclusion of the Radox Grand National with Richard Hoyles.
Mr. Coffee is the one that has the lead. That lead 4 lengths from the big dog Korak Rambler menacing in third on the outside of Wild Marge. Our Power behind these Laminos has moved through into 6th place. Born by the Sea, Gaillard de Manille trying to get competitive. Ain't That a Shame is now being ridden. Capadano, Manella Trump carefully selected. Noble Yates and Vanillier are all still going as well, as is a Wave of the Sea. It's Mr. Coffee heading towards the second last, has the lead from the big dog Korak Rambler. Now jumps into second place and begins to bear down on the leader. A mistake by Our Power back in the field. Mr. Coffee with Korak Rambler poised into the big dog. Gaillard de Manille is staying on the grey towards the inside, the last, and Korak Rambler soars into the lead in the National. Mr. Coffee in second place, the big dog Gaillard de Manille, and like these Wild Marge, Born by the Sea, last year's winner Noble Yates, Vanillier and Lamilos, they're heading towards the elbow. They're all chasing Korak Rambler, who is clear by a wide margin. The praise for Vanillier and Gaillard de Manille with Noble Yates and the big dog the next, giving only out in front. Korak Rambler just hanging, but surely has a big enough lead. It's 6 lengths to Vanillier and Gaillard de Manille. Lucinda Russell, Derek Fox, and again Scotland take the National with Korak Rambler. Beats Vanillier, Gaillard de Manille, Noble Yates and the big dog Born by the Sea gets round, so does Roy Mr. Coffee also a Wave of the Sea, finishing as well. Lamilos, Our Power's got round, as indeed as Enjoy Delaney in Fortescue. They didn't finish last year, they finished this carefully selected Manila Trump. Ain't That a Shame might be last across the line behind Frankie de Burle.
Korak Rambler wins. Vanillier finishes in second. Third, Gaillard de Manille. Noble Yates in fourth. The big dog in fifth. Born by the Sea in sixth. Ramage in seventh. And those are your first 7 home in the 2023 Grand National. Here were the team selections, just in case you missed them. We've got the winner, Korak Rambler. Noble Yates was a decent place as well, but Korak Rambler, the well-fancied, one of the favourites, goes and wins for Lucinda Russell once again. That was the 2023 Randox Health Grand National, albeit a bit delayed. We've been picked from the paddock.co.uk. If you want to show us a bit of love, show us a bit of support, please feel free to subscribe, like us on Facebook, follow our page, follow us on Twitter, whatever you want to do. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Or if you want to go one better, then please go and download our completely free app. Korak Rambler wins the 2023 Grand National. I hope you got on. I hope you had the winner. And I hope, more importantly, every single horse and jockey are back safe and Sound.